Oi, music list, what are you doing? Don't just jump to the next song, I wasn't ready yet. Hey everybody! Yeah, Mike is unmuted, excellent. Just had to double check. Not that it hasn't happened way too often that I forgot to unmute myself. Anyway, it's back? Well, I guess the game's back too, but I'm back! Okay, let's be real, the game being back is more important than me. Yeah, since last time I've very much mastered Marisa. Potions Marisa is disgusting. She may be very complex, but she's also just... Yeah, no, she can actually kill Seiya and Lunatic fairly reliably, and that scares me. Like, don't get me wrong, Seiya's still bullshit, but Potions Marisa, even more so. If you get out of Act 1 anyway, like, Act 1 Lunatic is still, Act 1 Lunatic. Yeah, just... I might be going over Marisa stuff at the end of the stream again, like I did for Able. But for now, let's get into what we're here for. Not Knife Sakuya, but Zawardo! Actually, what is starting? Oh yeah, what is the starting exhibit? The only starting exhibit that I keep picking for the when I'm playing a Seremo Marisa. Draw one more card during your during your draw step is so powerful. But what is the other one? That one I keep skipping. At the 7th player's first turn, each combat throwing knife plus to the hand. Ah, that one. Yeah. Realistically, I probably should be picking this one because I mean, it's throwing knives, it's tokens, it's essentially like the unstable potions, right? So clearly that the throwing knives must be just as powerful. But nah, I thought gotta go with the extra turn instead of the tokens this time. This starter deck has one card less than the extra turn starting deck. Kinda scared about that. Like, there's so many bad cards. Actually, that hasn't changed. There's still 2 of the 1 costs each, 3 of the 2 costs each. Yeah, no, just Knife Sakuya has 1 less special card. Oh. Yeah, starting exhibit, fantastic. That actually makes up for the fact that you have so many trash cards. And one of the reasons why I keep picking the Magic Poker Relic when it's offered. Anyway, let's actually get started. Select the difficulty. I would like to choose hard, but I'm not allowed to, so... Let's go with all requests instead then. As a reminder, we have half effective pills, so only 100 power or 10 maximum HP. We only regain 50% of our maximum life between acts. We only gain half as much money and power, yeah, power after all, from the bosses. We gain 10% less maximum life at the beginning of the game. Upgrades are half as likely, the one that I like the least, but eh. Shops are 10% more expensive, alongside having less money. And we start with an eviction order, which is worse than in the Sender's Bane, because this one doesn't even exhaust. But we have Sakuya starting relic, so it should be fine, right? Alright, first time seeing Sakuya on this side of the screen. Feel free to take anything you need. What do we have? The regular 100 gold? Generally don't take that, but eh. Sakuya has enough gold that I could actually buy something early from a shop, but eh. Lose the starting? No. Choose 1 card to upgrade or obtain a random rare card. Ooh. I like that last one most probably, since 6 Reflection is decent alongside Grace. I've never picked up that card though when I got Sakuya starting relic to gain Sakuya exclusive cards. This one here, 1 mana cheaper and that's it. I mean, that's pretty decent I guess, but... 60 damage for 1 if we draw this often enough. And these are all bad, except for the card art. Ooh. Long pointy nose there, Sakuya. Still, the card art is looking really good. I think Sakuya is the best looking, like, starting cards here. Also, is that a Komajon and Setsu outfit here that I see? I've played that game way too much. I think it was even the first game that I streamed, or Let's Played back then, still. Dang, that brings back memories. Anyway, I think I'll go with the rare card. Like, it's gonna be more powerful than any of these things here. It could also be a card that's dependent on some like synergies that I don't have yet. In which case, I'll try to build into it and die horribly. But where's like, that's where the fun comes from. We get a defense card, so it should definitely be better than, yep, already outclasses our regular blocks. Gain 12 barrier for one of the yellow. Again, with a yellow versus white, you know. At the start of each extra turn, return this card to, from the discard pile to the hand, and it temporarily costs 0. Excellent, we have just the right spell card for this one. Lucky. And as always, I'm picking the 100 power, since we have 7 requests active. I mean, the enemies aren't actually stronger, but losing life is a lot more expensive, since you only recover half of it. So gaining 100 power, allowing us to use 1 spell card, means that we can take on 2 elites without any problems and still recover fully from the boss, which I don't actually know like what I'm up against, because I've never picked it Amos so far. That's unfortunate. The gap is on a no event path. Do I want to go against an elite then? And next time, I mean, then I'd be fighting 3 elites, but I do have 100 power. I could, in theory, do this, I think. I also have some barrier starting out to even out bad draws. And realistically speaking, so far, I do not have any cards that I definitely want to upgrade. Private Vision is decent, 6 Reflection, and like a free first attack from the enemy side. Side of Distant Blade becomes 1 cheaper, meaning it costs us 1 at least instead of 2. And this one here is negligible, it's just 3 more barrier. It becomes powerful once we actually have cards that give us extra turns, rather than just our spell card. But we don't have that right now. Yeah, let's go for an elite. I really shouldn't be doing this, but oh right. One thing to note: Side of Distant Blade at most costs us 3 because it is the cost decrease is on draw, not on discard. So while it may seem like 4, it's gonna cost 3 because we have to draw it first. And I don't think in this game there's anything like putting into your hand. Or if there is, then it's counted as draw, I think. In Slay the Spire there's a difference, but I don't think there is in this game. Anyway, we're being attacked for, that is in fact 12. Just enough for our barrier. I could go barrier, block, and shoot. So I can keep most of my barrier, and I think I'll do that. Then attack the Pink Kadama in front, because... I want you dead. It's not attacking this turn, so it's gonna attack us next turn, really. Yeah. And we're going to Frail, so... Yep. Costs 1 less. Oh! And it does 16 damage, so... no need to block this turn. Nice. Now we're probably getting weakened. Yeah. But that's fine, we're only being attacked for 4, we still have 10 barrier, like, what is it gonna do to us, really? Oh. Making us not one-shot it, that's unfortunate. But this is, no, I just wanted to say easy, no, it's normal, so they don't really get a whole lot of block from being attacked. Unlike the 10 they gain on Lunatic or something. Yeah, I've played a lot of Lunatic with Marisa potions. It's just too good! Oh, we have a discard build, oh dear. Oh. Unplayable though. It is uncommon, so it's decent if I have it. Like, I might not find it again if I don't take it right now. Same with this one. If the target is vampire, deal 3 times as much damage. Wow. So, just good against the bats, and that's it. It is accurate though, so it's, at the very least, it's 16 damage accurate, which is not bad. 4 times. Oh god, and here we have 3 cards. Debut, gain 3 life. This card costs blue less this combat. So one time it is a 2-cost card draw, from then on it's 1-cost card draw. Huh. It is a common though, so I don't think we need it right now. Especially since right now we only have mostly bad cards anyway. Do we need some more attack? We only have 1 discard card, so I don't want Chimp's Phantom. I'm a sucker for card draw, and it is gain life in the worst scenario. Okay. Should have gone for the accurate attack, huh? We're being attacked for 8. If I play you... Like, I can play that to set it up. Private Vision to completely invalidate this crow's attack. And Loyal Stern for 12 barrier, yeah. Decent enough, and I get to discard something. Only 1. I'm used to like 3 of these statuses being shot into my deck. Maybe not from these guys, but like from Aya. Oh god, I have to worry about Aya, right? But she only has 1 grace, so that's fine. I cannot 1-shot you. Can I 2-shot you though? That's 26. Yeah, I can. Okay, the correct mana is being used automatically. Perfect. And since you have 2 grace, like, I guess attacking once is still good. So I can attack you next turn, but otherwise a Loyal Servant to gain more barrier and become completely invulnerable. Okay, you are casting at like the least amount you possibly can. I could draw 3 cards and hope for block, or... This is more fun. Be gone! I could deal more damage with a shoot, but do I really need to? Yeah, all we need is 1 attack. Any 1 attack. Okay, and this battle we get the other starting card for the other deck, Bouncy Knife. Deal 10 damage, add a throwing knife to the hand. 2 throwing knives can upgrade it, okay. So we have some yellow or white attacks, and some throwing knives. Another Vampire Huntress. If we don't play the throwing knives, they still deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Well, not even random, with the 6 damage to an enemy with the least amount of life, so it's not bad either. It is on par with Vampire Huntress even, except it's not accurate. I might want to take Vampire Huntress just for Aya, really. Perhaps a good Water Blanket for Optic Camouflage. Oh wow, that's a lot cheaper an upgrade. Yeah, Optical Camouflage is the status that Nitri has, where you only get half damage. I think I want to open myself up for some throwing knife synergies, just in case. Hey, it's Kagero again. We can gain 35 power, which I don't think will... I mean, we are on a 3 elite path. Getting 35 power isn't bad, but I'll take the random exhibit and prefer. And we get Dream Diary at the start of Sakia's turn. If no defense cards were played last turn, gain 2 blue. This, finally, it's in color. I could go to Takanai's shop, but I barely have any money, and everything's 10% more expensive, so elite it is? Oh. I'm probably the most susceptible to this elite here, honestly. 3 targets. Like, I need to be as fast as possible, so I might just use Sakia's World here, really. Am I using T-Brewery then? Probably not. Like, I think I'll just set up a barrier, deal 10 damage to... I'm not able to kill Luna, am I? Like, next turn I would need to draw 36 damage. Yeah, that's 3 cards. Even if I'm counting on the shoot here, it would still be 31, which is still 3 cards. I mean, no. This one still costs 3, so I cannot play Side of Distant Blade with a poker shot and a shoot. So yeah, I cannot kill Moonsign, yeah. I cannot kill Luna, so usually I dislike Star the most because she has double attacks. So just poker shot, shoot, and get an extra turn. Without time limit too. Oh hey! Extra turn! Right, there was something. Totally did that on purpose. 16, yeah, if I play poker shot and shoot, which, had I upgraded Side of Distant Blade, then I'd have enough to kill Star here. Oh well. Now, do I want to focus on killing Star and lose my 12th barrier, or do I want to... Yeah, I think I want to go fast. As, like, the sooner I only have to worry about 2 of the 3 sentries, the easier this battle is going to become. Right, that's what you did. I keep forgetting about it. Okay, I do not... Oh. Okay. Let's play the Eviction Order. I do not even have any good block cards. None of my attacks are accurate, so playing them right now is pointless since... I mean, I guess I could have killed Star here had I just played Poker Shot into Side of Distant Blade and decided I'll just eat the damage, but I don't want to eat the damage, so... Again, we're on a 3 elite path from how I've routed it. So I want to have a cat on my tail. Hey, Luma. Okay, we can play Barrier again, but if I do that, then I cannot kill Star. Is that fine? I'm being attacked for 17 this turn. Eh. One off if I go for these 2. I could just play T-Brewing, but then I'm getting damage guaranteed. I guess I should have been more aggressive last turn. Oh well. We've got Barrier. We'll be fine. But now we're being attacked for 26, so uh-oh. Okay. If I play Black Key Defense, then I cannot play Bouncing Knives. Didn't consider the fact that it costs 2 white. I do have 1 shoot. I can finally kill Star, and I think I want to do that. And then just take 4 damage. That's fine. It's just 4 damage. Bluma, if you don't behave and duck down a little so I can see my mana base, then I have to throw you off the table if you don't. Okay, I only have 1 mana and 1 block left, so that will be it. A bit of damage, oh, a bit more of damage incoming. but we're ignoring 10 of it. Excellent. Even more than 10 if I just get rid of this card. I can't full block this turn, so I'd rather get rid of the shoot, really. Because this card is ethereal, I'd rather have it be out of the deck. We lost a red mana, that's fine. I don't have anything worthwhile playing here anyway. Now, the problem when you deal with Star first, at least if Star doesn't have the spell card. Okay, more barrier. Yeah, that's sad because of how much barrier we have. We're pretty much never going to be hit again in this battle. Unless we have some super unlucky draws with, never mind. With nothing but status cards that deal damage is what I wanted to say, but... no such thing happening. Get Grace. Yeah, this battle is a slow one. But that's fine. Like, it is an elite. The first possible moment you can fight one. Like, a level 4 elite. Like, those are generally rather slow. Or make you take a lot of damage. One of the two things. Oh, I lost a mana. Oops. Oh no, I'm losing a barrier. I thought I could go for the kill. Oh well, now we can. And we get a chopper, upgrade 2 random attacks in the library. That's pretty good. Potentially, it could also just hit our starting cards, which are not so good. Okay, what do we have? We have guard up, gain 18 guard for 3 though. Block is not lost at the start of Sakia's next turn. So, it's Blur. Got it. I like Blur, but we also have Barrier in this game, so Blur is not nearly as important. We have Purchase Materials. You are just, what's your name? At Adrenaline. But quite possibly better. So I like this card here. And Rabbit Landing, and a cat who really needs to go off the table now. Rabbit Landing, 12 damage, scry 2, and draw a card. More scrying, so this game it seems to be... I mean, I guess it's a neutral card. But Marisa had some in black, here's some in blue. But, I mean, even if this card here exhausts, it is Adrenaline. How am I not taking Adrenaline? And don't forget the Chopper. Decent. I think probably the 2 cards that I would wanted to upgrade actually did upgrade. Bouncing Knives. Okay, not quite. Would have preferred Side of Distant Blade and Bouncing Knives, but I prefer this here over Bouncing Knives since that one costs 2 yellow and I only have 2 yellow. Whoops. Sakia Izoi noticed a number of attendees are also looking for the culprit, just like her. Who do you think might have a clue to the culprit? Well, we thought in the past it was Sakia, we thought it was Marisa. I think this time, it might be Reima. It feels like Reima Hakare might know something. Sakia Izoi decided to exit the bamboo forest. Alright, and this time we could have a 2-event path, huh? I really should be fighting some enemies, so I get more power and more cards to my deck, but I like events. Way too much, even. Hey, Logan. Ah, not this event! And Jay. Hey there. Sakia Izoi sees a dusky guy speeding towards her. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna lose some of our precious life to double our money? Wow. Or do we lose some of our even more precious power? I think we have to spend some of our life. I'm sorry, Sakia. Rumia smashes into Saki easily. Like, ouch, do you even know how to drive? So sorry, this is for the medical expenses. I could also say screw the second event now and still get to a Gabon and Elite. I think I'll do that actually. That first event. But the first event, it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Do we gamble again? What do you mean, Bluma? What do you say? I have no idea what that means, I'm sorry. Let's go for the event then. Oh no! This event will either be glorious or kill us. After my research, I found that Kaguya-chan is hospitable and different from other moon people. Come on, let's support Kaguya-chan. Well, let's receive some idol t-shirt, which will give us 3 maximum life at the start of each combat, but also give us 2 walk on. Which means we're taking more damage. Free? Then let's have one. Remember to wear it for everyone to see. And that's why we're being locked on so much. They hate us. They hate Kaguya. And us for supporting her. Okay, what do we want to upgrade? Probably tea brewing for more card draw? Or adrenaline? Oi! Knock it out with a fighter 4E. God, if lock-on worked that way, I'd be terrified. Double the attacks. No, please don't. Oh, it's not for... Because he said Mark, I thought, I mean, it is more card draw and extra life gain, actually. You know what? Yeah, I like more card draw. Oh, it's an optional 5e rule? Okay, interesting. And our combo this time is the worst one of the 2 remaining ones. I don't think the elites can double up in this game here on Like a Slay the Spire, but Orin is the one I didn't want to see just yet. Well, our Side of Distant Blade still only costs 2, so that's much better than anything else we have here. Private Vision doesn't do anything, really, since we only get 1 Grace. So I guess we'll be floating 1 mana. Or play Useless Defense, one of the 2. Okay, how are we gonna go about this? Ooh. We're being attacked for a lot here. If you can defeat 2 of the spirits, maybe less on normal actually, but if you can defeat 2 of the spirits, Rin will decide not to make them explode. The last one will remain, but Rin will instead... what does she do? I think she gains 1 or 2 grace. Unfortunately, I only have 20 damage here, and not enough block. In fact, my good block card is still in the discard pile. So is purchase materials, god dang it! It does cost me 2 energy to play though, but this was probably still worthwhile. So... my microphone still has, like, the usual problem, and this cat is really attention grabby today. Anyway, where were we? Right. I am going to overdraw if I play purchase materials immediately, so let's gain some block first. Using blue first, please. I still want to be able to play purchase materials. Not for the card draw, but mostly for the 1 extra energy. Wow, this turn was incredibly inefficient. It is what it is. We're being attacked for quite a bit today, or this turn. Yeah, now something's being exploded for double damage. It's fine. Odin is... Oh, doing it again. Okay. In that case, I probably want to... I think the explosion bypasses Grace. That said, we can in fact deal 19 damage, so let's do that. Yeah, and now she goes for Gracing instead. You're too cruel, sis. Am I though? You're the one making the spirits explode. Okay, she has 2 Grace, we don't have any potions or anything that's accurate. Our card draw only costs 1 now though, which is really good. And we have Barrier. I cannot quite make you explode, so I'm just gonna play some defense and start taking you down. Yeah, now Odin wants to blow up both of them, and she will do so even if all these spirits are gone, so let's work on that. How am I gonna do this? I want to gain some block. I think I'd almost say it's good enough to just deal with one of them, really. And then play Boundary for defense. Have Odin blow up the other one for 14 damage, which we're full blocking still. And now we can't worry about Odin again. Eesh, not having a spell card against Odin really sucks. But it is what it is. And what it is, well, she's almost dead. Getting a Grace for 7 block, Barrier for... Why do I have so much blue? I didn't play any defense cards last turn, oh. Okay. Okay, so this is being completely ignored. You currently deal 2 damage, so I can either play a Boundary or start getting rid of the Wolf Fur. I probably should be playing a Boundary though, like, but I won't. We are weakened, unfortunately, and that's a lot of damage each. Okay, I can deal, that's 18, 22, 10 off. I guess that's the only white card in hand. I'm not even gonna bother with the spirits anymore, I'm just gonna take down the Bakeneko over there. Double shoot is slightly better. I guess, I'm not gonna draw some cards for the chance of 5 block. Not really worthwhile. Yeah, 3 more damage, that's fine. Since Odin is now... Oh wait, I can play this card for once. It's now dead. Yeesh. And they just explode without damaging us. Nice. We get an Inchlink's Bowl. Ooh, gain 2 maximum HP whenever we skip card rewards. That's actually pretty huge later on, not so much right now. What do we have? We have Preparing the Banquet. Banquet? Banquet? I think it's Banquet in English. Place up to 1 card from the hand on top of the draw pile, gain 13 block. Upgrades to 18 block. Decent, I suppose? It's a blue block, so we can play some white cards without having to worry about not being able to block anymore. You again, I already cannot play you. Or Yokai Study. Needs both colors. Gain 12 block in debut. Choose 1 of 3 blue and or white cards to add to the hand. Ooh. So it is slightly worse than Prepare. But it has more versatility because it gives you a card. I mean, this also has some usability with, or utility, with like, if you have too many cards, you kind of play them all, you can say, okay, I just put 1 good card back on top of the deck. or one of your base cards because you have a shit ton of them. I like versatility. I like adding cards to my deck. Alright. And here we have the high-tech glasses from the outside world, because the second option is not a possibility. What would you be? Whenever the player loses life, draw a card. Huh? Good for Reima or Marisa, I don't think Saki has any damaging cards, at least from what I've seen whenever I picked her starting relic. Yeah, I'll take the high-tech glass from the outside world regardless, because you have to take them if you want to fight the Act 4 boss, which, of course I want to. That's one thing I don't like about this game, that the first treasure chest is a forced key. Like, you have to take this key. I mean, at least the key does do something. It gives you 25% more gold, which is appreciated. But I'd rather have it be his choice still, rather than, well, it not being one. Okay, we have a lot of money. I could go to the shop, but I don't want to. I might even need to heal with our life here as is. I think I'll just take the, well, one of these two paths that they don't really change at all. Let's take the event first. Ooh. Hey sis, ever heard of the break chain? See what you did there. Guaranteed returns if you invest right now. Want to learn more? We can either lose 33 of our gold to gain the Money Shower card, a 3-cost card that gives us 20 or upgraded 30 gold and exiles. That is way too early to take. We have 5 mana and you want more than half of it. Blume. Come on. You have a spot over there. Just lie down there, alright? Yeah, I generally don't like Money Shower. It's way too expensive. For just 30 gold. Or alternatively, we can have some short-term investment to lose 100 gold and get another rare card. Just what we needed. 9 time pulls. Hell yeah, I think. Time Domination. Gain 9 time pulls, which at the end of the turn deal that much damage to each enemy. I think it's that much at least. Lose a level for each enemy damaged. Upgrades to 12 time pulls. It doesn't exhaust either, so if you can stack that and it does work how I think it does, then this is pretty good. I might upgrade that next. It also works on extra turns. I mean, it would still take down though. Also, Bloom has now occupied my entire mousepad. Could you not, please? Well, I guess that's better than keeping, like, continuously walking over the microphone cable. Anyway, let's fight the regular enemy, not that we have much of another choice. Just a regular fairy. I think I could deal with you. While taking some damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, the lock-on is making itself noticeable. At least it's not attacking us for multiple damage. I cannot play Bouncing Knives. So, this is the only card I can play, really. Getting to work on that barrier. Ow, ow, stop it. 20 damage instead of 18. I do have enough block in my hand though, but it means that I can only play a shoot. Sorry, Time Domination, I will play you another time, but I'm not being attacked for 20. Like right now, if I drew you. Let's block. I don't need block right now. Let's purchase materials. Because now we can brew some tea. Or I could just gain barrier and attack twice. I think I'm gonna gain some barrier. We don't really have much better cards than Focus Shot for attacking anyway, so card draw's not that important right now. Okay, this creature now has Madness, which means we gain a black mana, but it's also more powerful. In theory, like, I don't really care. I'm still just blocking for 10, then playing Time Domination, and whoops. Oh no, you cost 1, right. Yep, it deals as much damage as you have. Okay, so we already deal guaranteed 8 damage, and we're not taking any damage, so perfect. I have 5 mana, so let's get rid of a Poker Shot, because I want to get rid of the Spur, really. Gain some barrier and a shoot. We're being attacked for 12, which is just enough for the Yokai Study. I cannot kill this turn, right? 19 plus 7 is 26. Never mind then. Knife of Damocles. Oh, hey. Leave mailing out of this. Huh, this is a unique card, like unique to a character who doesn't actually show the character. Then again, Mailing being knifed is essentially like Sake being on the card, isn't it? No. Apply 2 vulnerable, and add a throwing knife to the draw and discard piles each. Huh. Woolen is pretty good, actually. I might take it. Deja Vu? I'm sorry. Deja Vu! No, that didn't come out properly either. Oh well. Place up to 1 card from the hand on top of the draw pile and draw a card. I hope in reverse order, because otherwise that does nothing. I guess, actually, it might be in this order because some cards like being drawn. Never mind, this does something. And last we have Pagoda's Galere, neutral card. Deal 15 damage to each enemy, upgrade 2 random cards in your hand, prioritizes attack cards. Decent, but I don't think I need this one. I think I want Knife of Damocles. It's really unfortunate that we have so many white cards here, with only having 2 white mana. But I like Woolen, so let's go for that. We're at half HP, which is fine. I think I want to upgrade Knife of Damocles, Time Domination, maybe use to make it easier to play, purchase materials. There's a lot of cards that I want to upgrade, huh? 2 throwing knives. I think Bouncing Knives is going to be good once I have another blue mana or more blue block. Really. Time Pulse is really good. We're fighting against Aya next, which... Throwing knives are not accurate. Huh. I wonder if the extra damage at the end of the turn, if you don't play the throwing knife, if that one is accurate. But yeah, I think I'm gonna upgrade Knife down because this having more throwing knives should be good against against Aya. Okay, we have a turn to set up. Even up to 3, but the longer time we take, the more trash is being shuffled into our deck. Unfortunately, I do not have anything playable in my hand. I mean, I guess a shoot and a poker shot. It's not particularly great, though. Let's see how the knives work. Oh wait, this discard pile. Oops, right, there was something. And draw pile. Yeah, in that case, I'm skipping this turn here. Okay, we have Sudden Distant Blade. I just exile Ethereal Replenish. I think I want some Time Domination. I don't have a simple shot, so the Poke Shot is really the cheapest one. Balancing Knives is actually probably better because we gain Throwing Knife. Then 16 damage. And that's all I can do. I won't be playing Boundary because if I don't, I'm getting 2 blue mana from the Dream Diary here. They are affected by Vulnerable at least. Knives, I mean. Okay, we can get a Grace so to take 10 less damage, and for 1 that's actually pretty good. I can leave the Bumbumaru newspaper in my hand to play it and get rid of Aya's Grace. There we go. 12 block or 12 barrier. 12 barrier is probably better. And it doesn't matter if I play the throwing knife or not, really. If I play it at 16 damage, if I play Poker Shot, it's 10 plus 6 equals 16 damage. I mean, 15 plus 9 is 24, or 24. Yeah, that really doesn't matter. I'm gonna throw throwing knife myself, though. And she's only alive at 1. I'm kind of sad that I don't have a second movement Medu's newspaper. Actually, no, I should have shot her. I could have had a newspaper lethal. For Trouble Spaghetti Dango, at the end of combat, the player gains 2 life and 5 power. Ooh, really good. And we didn't need to use our spell card this turn, so we have it against Marisa. Nice. Another Side of Distant Blade? Seems good. Like, not perfect, but we do need a little bit more damage, I think. Oh, short break. Add a rainbow to the hand and suck his turn off. Oh, okay. That is significantly better. Also, you say unfinished? This already looks amazing. Damn. And really, I'm really not a fan of taking half damage because it's only 1 turn. And pretty expensive unless you upgrade it. And it exiles. Like, yeah, late game, taking only half damage is pretty good, but I'd rather gain a lot of barrier. Let's take the short break. I like cheating out mana. And speaking of cheeking out, well, I guess that too. Let's make that free. It doesn't even exile, so that's really fantastic. Although, yeah, I probably should have upgraded the time pulse. Did I say Marisa was the boss? Right, it was Reima. Alright, what is your gimmick? Barrier. And amulet. I see. I guess you're just the same boss that I fight against Daiki, huh? You summon Yin orbs and have a barrier. Okay, we are maybe not taking damage if I don't set up the time domination. Am I fine with that? Lose 5 life, goodness. Okay, we have some life loss. Choose an exiled card, return to the hand, and temporarily cost 0. Oh, that's pretty good in the right decks. Choose a card to the hand and add a copy to the of it to the hand, but it does cost 2. Wow, that is way too expensive. And play with water is what I'll be taking. More card draw cannot hurt. Yeah, so either we play Loyal Servant and nothing else, yeah. Or we play Time Domination. I think it could take some damage, it's fine. I could have also just used my the Whirl, but I want to save it for more important matters. Well, we're weakened already. Well, I have something to not counteract weak because you have an amulet. But we can get a Grace, that works well enough for me. I'm gonna get rid of this throwing knife here because it has replenished, so it's never bad to draw. And we are weak right now, so I want to wait until we're not weak anymore. Okay, let's not add a rainbow to the hand just yet. We are not being hit right now because of our Grace, so we can go all out. And take a short break. That did not deal any damage. Huh? Does Time Pulse not work when you forcefully end your turn? That would be bad, or maybe I just missed the damage. Let's hope that's what happened. I am sealed. Fuck you. You're not even attacking me, so I don't have a reason to play any block cards. Maybe seals prevented the damage too. That's what I'm going for, at least. Ah, screw you, Reima. Anyway, let's gain some barrier, gain some block. deal some damage, question mark. I kind of play Bounce, we have some plus, I play Rainbow, so let's do that. You again, nice. Don't need... Yeah, Rainbow's attack has piercing attributes, or like accurate. Yeah, the seal is what prevented Time Pulse from dealing damage. Okay, fair enough. We're being attacked for 20. Okay, we can also... Taking some damage is fine. Well, to our barrier anyway. I may need to be more aggressive though, because today I'm probably scales. So yeah, Time Pulse. Attack. Rainbow for some block. And a shoot. Again, I could use my spell card, but I don't think we absolutely need to right now. Am I playing Tea Brewing? Am I that greedy? I kind of want to play it just to make it cheaper. And 15 damage isn't all that much, and I can possibly draw into... Nope. That's a shoot. Erase does nothing, she is sparkling. Just another 3 damage, we're still just below half. And she's about to summon an orb, okay. Oh, nice, she's weak now. Yeah. Darius too important, I think. And so is my Rainbow, just using it for a weakened Poké Shot, not worthwhile. You're summoning another orb, okay. Oh, don't mind if I set up another Time Pulse. You're now dealing 19 damage to everybody? Do I just ignore the orb and go straight for Aima? 24 damage. We have barrier. I do have to hope that the knife hits Reima rather than the enemy here. And it did not. Oh well. Our Time Pulse will pretty much deal with Reima next turn. Well, that was assuming we got another end of turn. I mean, I could have forced one with a short break or just hitting the end turn button. Hey, we have 2 spell cards lined up. And possible rewards in form of the Ice Scale. Adds more blue to the mana base. Whenever an ability is played, 2 random cards in hand temporarily cost 1 less. I love this one. It's like the Mummified Hand, just a bit worse. But also giving you mana, so, I mean, but also a boss rolling in turn, so, yeah, you know. In this deck I don't have a single ability card yet, though. I might be getting some, but not right now. Then we have Bottled Soul, adding a black to the mana base. Defeated enemies no longer drop power. For each power that would have dropped, gain 3 gold. I generally don't like that one. I am very dependent on my spell card on higher difficulties. Maybe not on normal, not so much. But I'd still rather have access to it than not. It's kind of like the, if the Sozu gave you gold instead of nothing at all. But on higher ascensions you want potions too, so you don't take the Sozu and Slay the Spire either. Or we gain the Hakare Purification Rod. Adds yellow to the mana base. Cards unique to Daima are added to the card pool, so I kind of don't want to use it because I want to focus on what Sakia has. If there is any unspent mana at the end of the player's turn, gain 3 barrier. I honestly prefer the other starting relic for Daima. Like 3 barrier is not bad, it can enable cards of Daima that say if you have barrier then 2x. But man, 3 barrier is not a whole lot. I kinda want more yellow, whitish mana, but I'll take the ice scale. So I gotta focus on not taking too many white cards. So we have another Time Domination. Time Domination really stacks with Time Domination, so I like that. Luna Clock. End of the turn. Then take an extra turn. Sakia's attacks deal no damage during that extra turn. This card is good for like if you have a lot of setup to do, like barrier. This card even goes back to your hand if it's in the draw pile, discard pile specifically. So you could double up on Loyal Servant. You could play cards like Time Pulse. You can play Knife of Damocles, which I don't know if the knife or the throwing knives will trigger or not. I mean, they're not played. So we have enough things we could use on an extra turn. Thing is, it costs us 5 mana, so that's almost our entire turn already. And it upgrades to costing 4. So it's pretty much just a redraw. And any effects, like any effects that say if you take an extra turn, those trigger. And last we have Feng Shui Manipulation. At the start of Sakia's turn, scry 2. Whenever a defense card is sent to the discard pile this way, gain 5 block. Okay. Upgrades to an 8? I was hoping it upgrades to Barrier, then I would have gladly taken it, but I'll take another Time Pulse. That card seems fun. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff that need to upgrade, so let's actually go to a gap this time. Ah, my nemesis. Yeah, having 2 lock on right now really hurts because now instead of 14 damage they deal 18. That kind of sucks, but we have Time Pulse. We have the ability to attack and block. I'd rather block and block. And get a rainbow. Yeah, a tiny bit of damage. But we have gained 3 max HP, which also healed us with 3 HP, so taking 3 damage is equal. So Kaguya's shirt, the idle shirt, still doing fine. I can play that one. They have Amulet, so vulnerable is being ignored, but that's a lot of throwing knives. So I think I'm gonna play Knife of Damocles in Yokai Study. Actually, I don't need to play you, I have Private Vision. Doesn't matter who I use this on. Actually, it does, depending on who I want to kill first. Or last, rather, because this card might come back. I know you have 1 HP less, but whatever. Okay, we still have 3 lock on, 2 now on ourselves. Because these guys like putting lock on you. Let's draw first. Always draw first. Maybe not if you're overdrawing then. Okay, more Time Domination, please. 14 damage already. We only need 4 more damage on this guy, and then we're good. How many cards do I have? 3, 6, 7. So I can play Tea Brewing without overdrawing. Unless we draw into throwing knives, right, that was something. That's on me. Wow, my weakest attack card deals 10 damage. Well, fair enough. Ooh, do the throwing knives or the Time Pulse happen first? Either way, this thing is dead, so I'm not even gonna worry about setting a barrier. Time pulse! Nice! So the battle's over. Sweet! Still at max HP, and I'm not taking another Balancing Knives. Although at this point, I'm pretty much building a knife deck. I keep building the deck that's opposite of what the starting deck wants me to build. Well, I might still have more cards that want extra turns. The run is still young enough. Changeling Magic. Exile up to 2 cards in hand. Add that many Throwing Knives to the hand. And exile an Echo, an upgrade. Yeah, now I'm building Throwing Knives. Or Meditation. That's a card that I have. Oh no, it's not. Choose one of 3 random cards to add to the hand. It temporarily costs 0, enters Exile and Ethereal. Huh. It's not bad. I generally take the one that gives you defense cards instead of common cards. But I think I'm gonna exile some cards. Worst case scenario, I'm getting rid of, like... Ooh! I'm getting rid of, like, the Poker Shot or Black Key Defense, or these 4, I guess. But it seems that Patchouli is studying these magical jewels. I see. What a coincidence, Sakia. I can help you tune your affinity with these jewels. More than a sufficient test subject. Why would I not? I can turn any of these things here into literally any color. Since I have so much more blue than white, I'm gonna choose blue. Sakia Izuyo indeed feels that you can channel a powerful stream of mana. Thanks a lot. What, would you buy some tea on the way back? Some Earl Grey would be perfect. Please, and thank you. They actually have custom dialogue for certain characters. I like that. Yeah, now that we have a rainbow or like Philosopher's Mana, we have a more proper chance of playing some dual white cards. You, I hate you. Why don't I have Amulet? I'm gonna deal with you quickly if I don't want to die. Grace does nothing, so I'm not even gonna bother. So Poker Shot, Poker Shot. If I don't load a Servant right now, I'm gonna get another 2 blue mana, but if I play Loyal Servant for the barrier, I'm gonna take less damage next turn, so I'm gonna do that. Didn't really have anything to play anyway. Yeah, well, I guess we only take 10 damage from the debuff instead of 12 or 14. So in that case, it's still fine. Not good, but fine. More cards? No, thank you. Block, block, knife, rainbow. Yeah, a tiny bit of damage, it's fine though. We do have some heal with the Dango. We're being attacked for 30 this turn. Can we kill? I don't think we can. To the hand. Throwing Knives deal 16 damage each if played. I cannot play that many though. I can only play 1. Yeah, no, there's no way. I need to block. Dang it! That could have saved me. More time balls, or... All of these suck. Well. Am I fine taking a bit of damage? No. I probably should be. Time pulse for an additional. Okay, we're doing 7 damage, additional 9, that's not enough. Throwing knife for 24. There we go. It worked out somehow after all. Oh, that debuff is so strong. Just 10 damage at the end of the turn in Act 2 is so ridiculously powerful. I have Purify the Land is here. Exile up to 3 cards from the hand, draw pile, and discard pile. Gains its power. And exile. This is good if you get a lot of trash up under your deck, so I might take it just because. Deal 20 damage to each enemy. In add and exile. Ooh, you're a very expensive, unexpected entry, I think? Or Vampire Huntress, but 60 damage is not bad, but I mean, this is the act to take it on because we're gonna face some bats here. But Purify the Land is decent still. It is upgraded, which makes it so much better, which is why I want to take it, honestly. Yeah. I don't fear any bats. I probably could have, or should have taken on the Elite because I have so many spell cards here. You upgrade to being free and echo. Set in a retain. I really like echo cards, but if you echo, like play both Changeling Magics, I'll have one other card that isn't the Throwing Knife left in hand. So echo, all echo does here really is giving me a second chance to play this another time. Maybe finally playing Time Domination. I do need some AoE. Yeah, I think I'll upgrade Time Domination. Alright, do we want to get rid of an Inchling's Bowl or a Dream Diary? Both of them are pretty good. And I have more than enough money, I think. And let's exchange the glasses for the Nintendo Switch. For more power that I clearly need. Yeah, this time around we're definitely going to face on an Elite. Oh hey, it's this event. Welcome to the Who Wants to Be an Electrical Tycoon TV show. Let's welcome today's first challenger, Sakia. Huh? I don't see anyone else here though. That doesn't matter. Just sponsor the Hieda Temple School and stand a chance to win one of the 3 household treasures of the modern world. Leaving costs you 30 power. We could. We have more than enough power, but the things you get from here are really good, so I'll always pay 100. Very well. I was just thinking of adding some new appliances to the mansion. We're eager to see your performance. Please choose one of the following questions. What, no maths question this time around? No! Engineering question to win a television, which makes you immune to weak, pretty good. Or a history question, answer correctly for the washing machine, which makes you immune to vulnerable. Really good. But I think we have enough block. Like, look at our health total, and we start each battle with an idol with 2 lock-ons, so I'm gonna become immune to weak. I think that's more common than vulnerable anyway. And I am afraid of the history questions, so I think I have more of a chance with engineering. Which of the following components is an important part of a television? Uh-oh. What are all of these? What? I've never heard any of these expressions. Fuck. Where's the math? Like, the math question is just literally, which of these add to a prime number? Like, 1 plus which of these add to a prime number? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Wait, you can actually answer 1 and 2 because 2 and 3 are both a prime number. And 4 because 5 is also a prime number. But what is this? Can I restart? I mean, I can, but Pulsator, maybe? What the fuck? I mean, a valve. A television shouldn't have a valve and a tuner? That sounds like it's something a printer would have. Well, crud. What the fuck was this question? No, I want to know the actual answer. Let's restart. Like a tuner then? Okay. What the fuck's a tuner? But yeah, I guessed wrong, so let's just restart and get a wrong answer. At that point, might as well just take a look at the history question. Mike Gotokuji, whom you had met, is also known as Ingetsuki as the girl with knowledge of the 5 elements. That's partially. Like a job with a prosperous commerce. That's her. Kage support group leader. Ah. Whose title is that? Maybe, Hikatia, because she gives you the idol shirt? I guess, yeah. That seems correct. Okay, unfortunately we did not spend our 100 gold wisely, but come on! What question was that? Ah, crud, I hate you. How are you already in Act 2? I'd really only ever seen you in Act 3. Well, let's make use of our card draw as long as we can, because this asshole right here makes it so we can only play 3 cards a turn. I'm still gonna focus on the rabbit tricks because I don't want to lose any more gold. We cannot throw any of our throwing knives. We can discard one of them though if we want to, so let's... I might want to actually throw one. Huh! Somehow I thought this said at the end of turn and not when this card leaves the hand. You know what, we may need more discard. Yeah, now we can only play 3 cards a turn. Annoying. So I probably don't even want the rainbow, because that's 1 card to set up the rainbow, 1 card to play the rainbow. So I'll probably just exile it. I don't want to take any damage, so Black Key Defense and Black Key Defense for no Poker Shot. But our time wave should be dealing with the rabbit next turn if I draw the other one. I did not. 10 damage, that's fine. Oh. Frail, huh? No, Temp Spirit down. Oh, even worse. I don't want to draw any cards though. Crud. Okay, I guess we're taking 1 damage. That's fine. We're healing for 2 at the end. I don't care about your debuff. Not that much, not enough. Do I? I can only play 1 more card, yeah, I don't care. Another week? Nah. Fair enough. 1 to throwing knives, time pulse. Wow, I don't really have any block. That's awkward. Can't avoid one of these attacks. And take only 4 damage from the second one. Sadly, no second time domination, but now that the rabbit's gone, we should really not take any more damage since only the fox girl here. It's not too much of a bother, really. In fact, she might be dead. There we go. I should really be using my spell card at some point. Okay, we have Entrenched Body, which I've already used quite a bit of as Serema. It's a decent card, not great, but decent. It's a better block. Civil Doom again. Arsakia's Special Watch. Deal 18 damage. When enemy is defeated using this card, exile it and end Sakia's turn, then take an extra turn. Oh. So it's not that great in boss encounters, pretty decent in regular encounters. Or against enemies with minions. Yeah, I think I'll take it. I want more extra turn cards. Not sure if I'll upgrade it though. The accurate is good, but I don't worry about grace too much on normal. If anything, I'll upgrade the other time pulse, I think. Okay, Nitari. Since her buff only takes down once it's her turn, I'm gonna spend my extra turn after the optical camouflage is gone. Well, that's almost useless. What else am I gonna get rid of? I could have waited playing that card. Ah. Nuts. Didn't think about that one properly. I could have waited with the exiling, but honestly, I don't care. You don't add, like, bad enough stuff to my deck that I care about it. Okay, set up a time pulse, gain some block. At the start of Saka's turn, gain 3. Ooh, I like that one. I don't have enough anymore to play Imaginary Timeline this turn. Or I could just double up on Yokai Study, huh? I'm gonna grab Jack the Ludobile. Which I probably won't be playing, though. Actually, goodbye, Jack the Ludobile. I prefer Nikes. Okay, we're not taking any damage this turn, and next... unfortunate. Next turn, we will be... Oh! Okay, so here's one thing that Slay the Spire does way better than this game. In Slay the Spire, there is never an instance where an enemy that acts first applies a debuff on you that causes you to take more damage. This game does it, which is why I just took damage where I thought I didn't. If you know what the enemies do, you can play around it, but that's why the game tells you the damage numbers, so you know what you're supposed to be, like, expecting. Not a fan of it, really. But oh well. Generally, it doesn't do that much to you. Anyway, since I'm intending to not play Short Break, to use The World, I'm not using any block cards, because that way, not only does one of these lockdowns here go away, but also I'm getting 2 more mana from the Dream Diary. Let's set up Time Pulse. And oh wait, at 20 damage, yeah, Time Pulse will now kill Nitari. And... Doesn't matter which one of these two I play, I am not... I'm losing all of it anyway. I could activate the world again, possibly. But that doesn't seem worthwhile. More Time Pulse. Could have killed you last turn. $30 damage, goodness. God, what if poison dealt damage to all enemies instead? Okay, 8 max HP gained. Pretty decent. Not too important since we have the Idol shirt, which already gives us max HP. But at the same time, it's free. Okay, you again. I don't think I need you. If anything, I need more block. I think I'm pretty good on the damage department with the 2 time dominations. That said, you're not... Oh wait, I said block, not damage. Speaking of damage though, discard a random card. This is 20 damage to each enemy for 2, so I might take it and discard a card. Might hit the knives, which is pretty good. Here we can get the Hanya Mask. Whenever the player plays 3 attack cards in a turn, gain 1 firepower. I don't think I have cheap enough cards since my knives cost 2 and they're not considered played when they're activating. On their own, anyway. And the Sunflower gives us 2 green energy. So, yeah, that... No, that is... Huh? It's 5 through 9, so that is... Oh god, I cannot mark. 5 of the turns? 5? Yeah. Why only 5? Shouldn't it be 6 to be half? I guess they thought half of the turns is too powerful. Huh. Weird. I think if I'm lacking anything, then it's energy. So even if it's only roughly half the time, I prefer getting that over some firepower. I could take 2 events and then go to a shop, but let's not. Yeah, I want to upgrade some more cards. Uh-oh. That certainly is a starting hand, alright. Let's... Yeah, I think taking a bit of damage is better than not dealing any damage. Because this Kappa, Gloomy Kappa here will start attacking me if there's nothing to heal. More card draw, you say? Oh god, that's a ton of damage and I barely have any block, do I? Oof. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Time Pulse. Okay, I'm always playing Time Pulse here. Draw some cards to hope to get some block. I did not get any block of any worth. Crud. What am I doing? What am I doing? The Grace is better than the block card though. And it discards one of my throwing knives. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm still taking 10 damage, but it's not 34 at least. Yeah, if I can line it up to kill with this one, that would be fantastic. Which I can if Sakia's Special Watch is discarded by Melancholy Eruption. Let's risk it. Yokai Study was discarded. Okay, I can live with that. Especially since nobody here is attacking me. Huh. Oh hey, that's exactly 18, nice. So I'm getting 9 damage from Time Pulse. 18 damage to this guy here. I think we're having lethal here. And now you die too! Free barrier as well! Okay, that turn was actually pretty sick. And for our troubles we get... See Ricochet, deal 15 damage. If a card was discarded this turn, gain 2 energy, accurate. I want to build more into discard anyway, so this card might be good. Gain 18. Oh, okay, it's the Blur card, and when discarded. We don't have enough discard yet. This being free sometimes is pretty good, but I only have 2 cards to discard right now. And at the same time, I want to focus more on time domination, so adding more useless cards to my deck isn't even necessary. I'll skip a card and gain 2 max HP. We'll be well fed. Oh hey, Shinny. Those who only know rare cards must not understand the feeling of being looked down upon as a weak card. We must use the Miracle Mana to rebel against the rare card, Sakia. You say that, but my 2 most important cards are in fact rare cards. We can upgrade all basic cards, which is a lot actually. We can remove a non-basic card from the deck, which... that's unremovable. What's the worst card in my deck? Yeah, no, the the basic cards. Or we can transform basic cards to common cards for losing half our HP. I mean, it's common cards though. I could totally, if it was random cards, entirely random. Well, maybe not entirely random because that includes cards of colors you don't have, but like of colors you have. I could see it being this pricey. But man, losing half your max HP for common cards, like yeah, they're still better than your starting cards, but that's disgustingly expensive. And there isn't even a request of events are worse. Transforms way too pricey. I'll upgrade the basic cards. Call me out if you want to. But I don't think Pandora's Box is worth half my maximum life. Awesome, Little Mallet, grant the sweet card strength. Now they're at least more playable. This should be what Seija wants. Huh? Why does it feel like you've become even smaller? Well, the Miracle Mana does indeed take its price. Also now this upgrade screen here looks a lot better. This card here gains accurate and makes it easier to hit its conditional. This card here gains echo, helping me to get rid of the basic cards. This card here becomes easier to play. You become better, but only once. You become slightly better. You become slightly better. You gain 6 reflection. I think I like upgrading Adrenaline the most. Nice, Kokoro. I don't think Kokoro shuffled anything into your deck, so I might as well play a Purify the Land immediately. I do want to try and get rid of the Menerekis. You can get an extra turn too. Yeah, I'm getting 2 less energy, but the Sunflower is active now, so I don't care about it. So I'd rather set up the barrier and now get rid of... one of each, I guess. Yeah, I like the flexibility of the cheap cards. Which is why I'm getting rid of the 2-cost basic cards. Anyway. Extra turn without using my spell card. Nice. I can discard a card to not take 6 damage or not to take 11 damage if I can kill the Menereki here, which I can. I can even play Melancholy Eruption last. Exile up to 2 cards, huh? Okay, I do need to play Shoot, so let's do that first of all. Then get rid of both of the block cards. Play a play a Private Vision. Unfortunate. And play Melancholy Eruption, or just throw the throwing knife at Kokoro. I do have the mana, I think that's still better. Yeah. I don't like floating that much mana. Alright, pretty good turn, I think. Unfortunately, I barely have any block cards left in my deck. Okay, you're vulnerable. I do want to have a Time Pulse. I do want to have some block. 1 cost block? Oh, it's not necessary blocks, right. Whenever a card is exiled, add a random card to the... Oh! Dead Branch as a card. Nice. I like that one. I might pick it up as an ability if I... I still haven't found a single ability card, actually. At the end of Sakia's turn, add 1 throwing knife to the hand. I can't play either of them, though, because I played this here too late. Oh well. Give me some throwing knives. And a rainbow. The nice thing about having so much exile in my deck is that my time pulses will get active a lot quicker. I keep forgetting about the throwing knife. For the count. Okay, my 2 time pulses are still in the deck. Am I actually playing the throwing knives? I mean, I guess. I'm dealing... Oh, wait, 20... Oh, God. Shoot. Add a throwing knife. Gain more barrier. Gain a block? Question mark. Draw 4 cards? Question mark. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Gain a grace? Question mark. Hell yeah. I like that one. And Kokoro should be dead next turn. Who needs more Time Pulse anyway? And for troubles we get more card draw. Okay, ooh, new card, Luminous Ricochet. Deal 8 damage to each enemy 2 times. Add 1 throwing knife to the discard pile. Upgrades to 2 throwing knives. Okay. I think we have enough throwing knife stuff already. And enough cards, period. But maybe I find a good one, like an ability card, maybe. Whenever a throwing knife is used, gain 1 time pull. Add 3 throwing knives. I think I found the glue that I needed for my 2 different archetypes in this deck here. Yeah, I can take 1 more card. Doesn't upgrade to lower its cost, unfortunately, but 2 time pulse is a lot better anyway. So we already found our next upgrade target. Hell yeah! And if you play it, 2 cards will cost 1 less as well. And I'm just gonna exile this card here. Not by playing it, of course, but by not actually having either of the 2 exile cards this time around. Oh well. I might draw into it. Okay, you're vulnerable. I have 7 block. Okay, I didn't draw into a knife this time. Let's see. Barrier, block. No more 1-cost card left, whoops. Rainbow. I mean, I would have done this like this anyway because of the light 4 blocking. Okay, there we go. You just added 3 annoying cards to my deck. 4 if we include the bribery. But the bribery doesn't have ethereal. I mean, it also doesn't have a cost, but it cost me 80 gold, which is... might as well be a cost, so you know. Auto this be gone. I'm not getting the 6 power, but do I really need to? Okay, we have a throwing knife here. We can have another throwing knife. I'm always playing this rainbow, I think. Okay, let's There's one more throwing knife, 2, 4, 6. I want to play one more card, which is going to be this one. No throwing knife drawn, okay. Ah. That's what I get for playing this order, though. Now I could play Dangerous Illusion and guarantee more block. This is the boss of the act. I don't care about damage too much. Just to rub it in. But I'm getting 2 time pulls now. Ah, accuracy is required, I see. We have officially too much card draw. Time pulse. Discard a card for Grace. Okay, it does not get through Grace. More time pulse. Exile 2 cards. No, not you. Yeah, we're taking 16 damage. But Megabudu takes a lot more than that, so I'm fine with it. I could have also just ended the turn here forcefully. But I'm still above half HP. Or half max anyway. Let's see. More 1. Sounds good to me. This might actually be a turn where I'm... yeah. I think I'm gonna use my spell card this turn. We have 20 block, but we need 32, so... And I can have even more time balls. Oh god. Somebody stop me. If I only got a card that said, like, activate your time pulse. God, if such a card even exists, that would be insane. Anyway, we're blocking now. Still taking a tiny bit of damage. I think I'll play the Hook Shot and one of the throwing knives. Playing them is still a lot better than not if you don't have anything better to do, and the Saga Special Watch is not good enough. Yeah, 6 damage. We are below half max HP now, but whatever. It's not too critical yet. But I feel like we might need some more block after all. Alright, end the turn, then take an extra turn. Cards cannot be drawn outside of the draw step during that turn. That should be fine for Plenish counts for it. But I can also kind of play Clock Corpse right now, so eh. You... yeah, I'm gonna draw you, like I'm not playing you this turn. 12, we 30, we do have a Grace, so we need slightly less. There is 1 throwing knife, so let's discard you. I'm currently taking 8 damage, slightly less than 8 damage, but that means no time pulse. But Melancholy Eruption, yes. Sounds good to me, yeah. Oh dang, she's almost dead. Oh. I guess I should have attacked instead of blocking. Whoops. There we go. And for our troubles we get this time around, the Philosopher's Stone. Adds a Philosopher's mana to the mana base. Gain 5 more gold when skipping a card reward. Eh? The secondary effect is not too grand, but you get the best mana color out there. As in any color. Astronomical Telescope adds even more blue to our mana base. And at the start of the player's first turn each combat, add 2 astrologies to the hand, which is scry 3, draw 1 card. I've been making use of that a lot of as Marisa, and since Sakia can also make use of that with the throwing knives, I might be taking this one. If we didn't have the old style Miko costume here. Adds a white to the mana base. At the start of the player's turn, gain 2 block for each upgraded card in our deck. We may have a lot of these. and we don't pollute our deck with too many useless cards, and the like the cards that don't upgrade replenish. So we're still getting our upgraded cards, even if we draw a throwing knife. So yeah, I'm taking the thing that I just complained that I don't have enough of yet, some extra block. And for our troubles, we now get cards that need 3 white. Dang it! We have My Knife's Recursions. Remove all exiled throwing knives from combat. Then add a sharp knife express to the hand. It deals 4 more damage for each card removed this way. Holy shit, it already has a 32 damage base. Dang. Also, Sakia, what's with all the deja vu that's happening here? Then we have Heya. Silver Elegance, add 3 throwing knives to the hand. What is this a reference to? I feel like that picture references something, but I can't quite recall. Add 3 throwing knives to the hand, upgrade all throwing knives to the hand, draw pile, and discard pile. Ooh. Oh. Oh, and it, ooh, makes it cheaper by 1. Ooh. That said, I think My Knife's Recursion is still more powerful. Then again, My Knife's Recursion is to the hand. It is a... Ooh. It is a, 8... what? A 5 cost card that deals a ton of damage. Whereas this one... It's only... Oh, okay, that upgrade is fantastic. I might take Silver Elegance. My Knife's Recursion is a bit expensive. But it does upgrade to 8 more damage for each card removed. If I had the... Oh, I don't know if it's Reima exclusive or not, but there's a card that says whenever you exile a card. But this is removing from play, not exiling. Ah, so that doesn't even work. You know, but like Reima has a similar card, which says exile your entire hand and add a Yin Yang Orb to the hand that deals 4 or upgraded 8 more damage for each card removed this way. And because that one has exile synergy, it's actually really powerful, but this one here is just a lot of damage. Like, it's a finisher, and a good finisher, but so is this one, and it's a lot more flexible. So I think I want Silver Elegance. And I'm not taking the Falling Moon Rabbit, Flawless. I mean, yeah, it's intangible, which may or may not work alongside block. I don't know. I feel like I keep getting mixed results from the card. But I want Silver Elegance. It seems more fun. What do you think of the lack of potions in this game here? Because you have your spell card, like, your spell card essentially replaces the potions. Except that the spell card is a lot less flexible. But in turn, it is really powerful. Like, a spell card easily replaces 2 potions used at once. So I think, like, I'm not missing the potions. Might as well. Ah, might not as well, I don't have the correct mana. No, might as well then. But yeah, I don't know if I prefer the fact that your power, like, steadily increases. It makes it a lot more easy to, like, calculate for when you get your special use button, compared to the potions, which are somewhat random. Do I want to use my ability? I mean, it does make 2 cards cheaper with 1, sure. Oh, perfect. I'm taking a bit of damage if I do this, I think. Or just being a coward and blocking. Let's have some fun, shall we? Yeah, as for how Sakia is going, pretty well so far. like, I started with the, like, extra turn deck, and what do I get? Knives. Just like with Marisa, where I started with a Master Spark charge deck and got potions instead. But potions are just so powerful, like, Jesus. Too powerful if you ask me. Okay, she is now no longer in search of love, that's good. She's still trying to attack me for a lot of damage though. So let's exile some cards. Exile some more cards. Play the throwing knives. That's 18, yeah. Playing the throwing knives is probably more damage. I'm too lazy to do the calculations though. And take a damage, sure, whatever. The one thing that I still need in this deck though is some more discard to get rid of the knives that way. And maybe some more block, but like 12 block, I think that's pretty good for free. That's a full block. When a throwing knife is played, apply a lock on. Ooh. End the turn, then Sake takes an extra turn. During that turn, add 5 throwing knives to the head instead of drawing cards during the draw step. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Discard, don't draw that many cards. Decent. Okay, to firepower or drawn. It is the only card in the hand. It temporarily costs 0. Huh. Discard, throwing knife. Play you. Oh, I don't have a... Why? Why? Game! Did I really never have a use for the screen here? I'm currently not taking any damage, so... Shoot, and return. Potion Brewer is, from Twin Gods, one of your favorite modded cards. Thanks a lot. It's pretty much like the idea from it did come from, well, a mix of the like Gensokyo event where you can make a custom potion or like card with an Aizen's help, which in itself is a reference to Kazakus, I think, from Hearthstone. And I may have, taken that idea wholesale for it. I'll read your other comments in a second, just let me take a look. More throwing knives, I don't think I need that. Permanently increase this card's block by... Oh! You mean to tell me, genetic algorithm? No. I think it's that. I don't remember the defect card, but the defect card that starts out good? That's insane! Hell yeah, I'll take it. I mean, yeah, I did say the only thing that I want is discard, really, not even draw. But yeah, hell yeah, I'll take permanent increasing block. Given it's quite easy to access another cards for picking them as a starting Act 1 boss exclusive, doesn't matter that much, yeah. That is true. I did try to not take these starting relics too much when I hadn't played as the characters yet, but considering that Ice Scale, that one doesn't give you psychic cards, that Magic Poker gives you 1 extra card draw, how could I not take that? So I was a bit spoiled on the cards that Sakia has, but not too much. Okay, you're... I hate you, Crotangu! I think I want to deal with the Redcap Crow first and foremost, so let's play a Shoot Against You, a Boundary, like I'm playing my entire hand of this turn. Or not, because I have End the Turn or Discard, so I have to choose. Crud. Well, it might be a 50-50. Or I'm just... Oh wait, I can't play both of you, huh? Well, it's a 50-50 whether or not if I get a rainbow or not. I get a rainbow! Oh no, it didn't. Dang it! Because the border was still glowy, I thought, oh yeah, hell yeah, it's not discarding. Nah. Spell cards is poor offense. Potions has a ton of mechanical utility that spell cards don't. That is true. Yeah, Zozo's taken often, especially in lower rank Ascensions. Like, once you go to, like, Ascension, let's say... Heck, once you get to the Ascension where you only have 2 potion slots, I feel like you're using them a lot more already. Merely because you, like, only have 2 of them, so you, a lot more often, feel the pain of, I already have a potion and now I need to discard it. But at least that was my experience with it. And once you hit Ascension 20, hell yeah, now you're using potions the entire time. How much damage am I taking right now? 29. I'm having exactly 29 block. Sure, another time pulse then. And another shoot to get rid of your grace. The crow is gonna die from 2 time pulses anyway. I could have ended the boss with Master Spark. I didn't even realize. Dang it. That's a huge miss on my part. Next time. I mean, okay. Sure. I mean, next time is today, and I don't think the word can kill, unfortunately. Maybe it's Cherno. Like. Cherno's in beta, so I will definitely play as Sir once I'm sick of playing as Sakia in my off time. Man, T-Brewing is such a good card and I never play it because I never ever need to. I have too much innate card draw. That's sad. Well, I say that, but I also don't have anything better to play right now. Huh. Never mind. Exile some cards for power, or exile a throwing knife, which probably just is the crow anyway, yeah. Exile. Do I want to get rid of a bad card to gain more throwing knives? Hell yeah. Ah! I forgot! That's why I hate this Crow Tango! My categories. She also hates Crow Tangos. Oh, hell yeah! Discard 3 cards, finally. Add that many throwing knives to that. Discard throwing knives to get more throwing knives? Hell yeah. And it removes the exile and upgrade. Yeah, I'll be taking that. More deja vu. Why don't you have the car on you? Yeah, we only have 2 cards. Do you have a second card that wants to be redrawn? I think they only have 1. Yeah, only this one. So Deja Vu's not too great, Yokai Study... Nah, Fortress of Silver. Sweet. Ooh. Saka mistakenly enters late night Sanshoku Geidonte. A heavy smell of alcohol permeates the building. Miss Sakia, come in. What would you like today? Geidonte. If I remember correctly, it opens to yokai during the night. We could get 2 times drunk. When in hand, only 3 cards may be played during each turn. We do have a bit of this card now, but since you gain it twice, I don't like 2 shackles. Thank you very much. Gain... lose 1 random mana each turn, gain 2 mana of that type. Additionally, next turn, I could take it. Or fight a random group of enemies for a random rare exhibit. I like my mana base being consistent too much. Like for Marisa, I could have actually done it with how many like potions she has and how much extra energy that gives you. If I had the what's it called again, the Jeweled Branch or something, the Horai Branch, I don't remember. The one that's essentially the ice cream in this game here. You're not actually losing out on too much, so this relic would be perfect for that as well. But I like getting a random rare relic. Who knows? It might be ice cream. Hey, don't you still owe me last month's bill? In a dream, Sakia senses the suspect's presence. Oh no! Crud the fox, Yoka. Oh no, we might be screwed. I might be using the world right now. Act 1 when to pick a starting boss might still only have 3 choices, even Koishi is added. Okay. I mean, right now you only have 2 choices. But not having access to like all choices for who you fight for the boss is reasonable, I think. Like otherwise that would be insanely powerful. And I honestly, I'm gonna do this here first. I honestly think the choice of who you want to fight to like, how to put it, with Marisa for example. Oh no, the other way around, with Reima. When I already had any cards that added firepower to my deck, or if I started with Reima Red. What? Okay, well, Reima Red doesn't really matter because you don't kill any enemies, but yeah, if you get firepower, you don't want to fight off against Marisa because that makes the battle just more difficult. So in that case, just even having a single alternative enemy is already pretty good for starting, and that's how I usually treated it as. Not whose card pool do I want to have access to, but just who do I not want to be screwed over as like my first boss. But it's true, having the access to somebody else's card pool pretty reliably is also really good. I can kill one of you 3 to get another extra turn, which is perfect. Add throwing knives, perfect. Make you vulnerable because I don't want to have only 3 cards. Deal 10 damage to you, then I can kill you with a thing. Gain 12 barrier, I guess? Then again, I have not yet played any block cards, so if I don't play the barrier card... I think I'm playing the throwing knife, actually. Because now I'm gaining another 2 blue mana. And another extra turn. Ow. And poison damage. Right. Is this worth this while setting up? Well, you're free first before this. Oh, the Slade Spire Koishi mod was made by the same person who made the Ruina mods. That's interesting. Huh. Cherno somehow doesn't have any Slay the Spire mods yet. It's really weird considering how popular of a character she is. Like, I don't remember her rankings, the Touhou popularity polls that are happening frequently. I'm just gonna kill everybody. I'm not even bothering with blocking, really. But yeah, I feel like she's always like in the top 10 at the very least. Well, I say I'm gonna kill them all, but I don't actually have any AoE here. Okay, that's enough. For you, I need to do this. That is 12 extra damage, plus 14 is... Ah, not enough, dang it. So I am going to take poison damage. That's awkward. Oh wait, they cost 1. Sweet! Never mind then. And we gain the Lunatic Gun, which is whenever a card is discarded, deal 8 damage to a random enemy. We started to become a discard build already anyway, so that's fantastic. Please tell me there's also a block version of it. Please give me the bandages. Hell yeah. Have I played the Hollowness Slay the Spire mod? I have not. The only act mods that I've played are the Gensokyo mod, because I mean, you may not know, but I may be a fan of Toad. Little known fact, I know. And Runa, because it was interesting to try it out, but like, it's so difficult, but I also have a character who always like guarantees to have an OTK each run. I want to upgrade this here, Silver Elegance, to make this a lot more playable. Like, down from 3 down to 1 is fantastic. Although, actually, what did you upgrade to? Oh, not exiling anymore. Right. I can upgrade that next time. Misaki, would you like to trade some cards or collectible card game from the outside? You can trade rare cards if you don't have any. Reasonable price will also be acceptable. We can get rid of our time domination. We're not really a time domination deck anymore, and that makes me sad. To get the Reclusive Sage, when a player plays the first card each turn, add a copy of that card to the hand. Just Echo Form. Got it. Slightly worse Echo Form, admittedly. Sculpture, Circle, well, Sculpture, which transforms to the other ones. It's not a bad card, but I have too many cards already anyway with 30. Or Perfect Fumo. For each, it's one of the X cards. For each 2 yellow spent, which we have 4 of technically, at the start of the player's next turn, each card in the hand temporarily costs 1 random mana less. Oh, including colored mana, interesting. For each blue spent, at the start of the player's next turn, gain Philosopher's mana and draw an extra card. Oh. So it's a huge setup card that you then want to use a skip, like again an extra turn card or spell card for. Interesting. And it loses exile on upgrade. Honestly though, I don't think I want any of these. I don't want to lose my time domination. It's still a good card for AoE. I don't want to purchase these 3 here because they're just not really what we need in our deck. Reclusive Sage is good, but it's also really expensive. And our deck already does what I wanted to. Sculpture is also a good card, but again, like, I don't need the extra block that often, the extra damage, and the card draw. We already have a full hand anyway, to the point where I don't use my card draw cards. And Perfect Servant is probably the best out of all of them here. It might be a mistake not taking it, but I also have 30 cards. 10 of which being junk cards, but what do you do? There's just no card, or next to no card removal in this game here. Your cards are too lousy, I don't need them. And let's get the eye cream. Do statuses tick again for extra turns? Yes, they do. They tick down and up, if that's a thing. But like, my time domination does work on my extra turns, for example. Welcome to my clinic, Miss Sakia. You look absolutely drained. I don't know what you're saying, but I don't think so. It must be somatization caused by stress. Please lie down and tell me about your condition. You can pay to get 1 upgraded common card. We can just take 1 of 20 uncommon or common cards, or we can restore 11 life. I know what I just said, I don't need more cards, but it might be a really good one. I'm willing to pay 53 gold to get a random card that I can still skip. I have a good, but I'm exterminating yokai. Dr. Komeiji, do I have violent tendencies? That will depend on the test. Have you felt invincible lately? Hell yeah, I have! Do you prefer fighting stylishly to fighting efficiently? I actually like monocolor in these kind of choices. I feel like the multicolor uncommon cards, like the monocolor tend to be abilities, which I want more of. Multicolor, like, I don't know. Like if I'm just taking a look at this stuff here, that's a common one, okay. But multicolor, that's a mono, which is really good. It's rare too, admittedly. That's a mono, which is also rare, admittedly. Man, where are all of my uncommons? This one's uncommon, which is really good. This one's rare. How do I have so many rares? This one's uncommon multi. Okay, never mind. But still, I prefer monocolor cards. They're easy to play too. And we get more Woolen with throwing knives, decent. Again, yeah, I might take the ability. I have synergy with the abilities. Or gain 3 firepower. Oh, when drawn, this card. Okay. Do we need firepower? I don't think we do. I want more time pulse. All you need is Dangerous Illusionist. Take them in 2 courses. You want me to eat them? I have Sakia all figured out. Now I need to find a chance to tell Koichi. Well, if she's a playable character soon enough, then you can tell her. Now the treatment fee, please. Dr. Koichi is truly one of a kind. In case it wasn't immediately clear, the Foxy Yokai is 100% I from League of Legends. Oh, I did not actually know that. In part because I don't really know League of Legends, really. But also, hey Emu, in case you're still here. I took my time to get around you. Okay, what do I want outside of a cat in front of my screen? Hi, not really. Yeah, I probably will be getting back to Ruin now without playing as the Joker. Not the Joker, that would be the Batman one. The wild card, Joker from Persona 5. Eventually, probably. But man, there's just too many mods and I don't want to play a new mod alongside a new character because that spells doom for the new character. Okay, I'll probably play Private Vision here because it's still 9 damage less. 20 damage to each enemy is really powerful too. Woolen is useless because they all have an amulet. So I probably want to play Barrier so I take less damage. Private Vision to get rid of Short Break. I might play that as my last card. No. There's next to no chance here. Purify the land, I guess? Should be playing that one first, since you're the only card that I still have left that I can play. I could end my turn forcefully as well if I need to. Let's do the math now. I am being hit for 12, 30, 39. I have 22 and 123 life. Maximum, I mean. 114 right now. What is still on my path here? An elite? 2 elites? I'm still fairly early. Honestly though, at least when I was playing as Marisa, and that's why I also earlier said that the world kind of works like potions for me. I use spell cards more against random enemies than against elites. Because they just take down an enemy usually, which saves you so much life. And considering that my favorite potions are like block potion and attack potion because they can deal with enemies. Yeah, I'm ending my turn here. Okay, he's working on Lost Branch considering the focus on changing act bosses. Oh, Lost Branch. The reparation set out. I don't remember what the reparation was, but is that the alt act boss? Considering it's you question the heart. If so, then I wanted to show off new content. So in that case, exile more cards for. Okay, let's kill you first. Then if I play you first, then I get. Oh, only 2. More upgraded knives, and I think I can kill everything now. I can kill you, kill you, I can kill you, and just out of spite I'm shooting you. Is that really the wheelchair detective canon? She's definitely a detective in Cheating Detective Satori. At least last time I read it. Well, was she really a detective? Really? Odin did most of the legwork. But she is kind of a detective, I suppose. I haven't read that manga in a while, though. Pretty much since the author changed, I haven't really read it too much. Actually, no. Once the new character was revealed, that's kind of when I stopped. Huh. Welp. But her being in a wheelchair, not canon as far as I'm aware, at least. Unless she was got wheelchair bound at some point. Fun story in that regard, though. I'm also always taking this one. More throwing knives, hell yeah. I'm throwing knife deck now. What's her name? Okina. Zun actually did mean for her to, like, did he mean for her to be wheelchair bound, or just I don't remember entirely what it was, but like her sitting on the throne of doors was supposed to be because she can't or has trouble walking, which I actually find is a really fun detail. Like poor Okina and all that, but you know, just the fact that oh yeah, like this old sage here has trouble walking. It's like a unique character. I don't want to say gimmick, but a unique character trait. Yeah, trait would fit. But in the extra boss battle, she does still stand up. So if her being wheelchair bound is still canon, I guess she can still either fly. So it's kind of moot point, or lost the train of thought, goddammit. That's an awful hand. I guess I'm just popping her barrier here. And I get a rainbow. Good enough. How long till triple color characters? I mean, triple color character, well, not really characters, I guess, but triple colors already exist at least. Since if you take a color that's not yours, you still gain even character-specific off-color versions of the cards. So that is awkward. I'm taking a lot of damage. Where's all my block from last turn? Well, maybe my next 4 cards. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Dangerous Illusionist. Nice, the other Dangerous Illusionist became cheaper. Nothing here can be cheapened through the ice scale if I play this other ability. So let's brew some tea first. Well, let's block, I guess. Not a whole lot of it, but block is block. Time pulse, shoot is free, discard cards, or exhaust. How much mana do I still have left? 6? That is 3, 6, or if I don't play you, that's also 6. Yeah, I'm not a time domination deck anymore. But again, I have to exile cards from my hand if I play you. Or discard cards from my hand. Ooh, wow. No matter what I do, it sucks. Okay, I'm playing you. Gain another throwing knife. Which I'm now exiling. Which I'm now exiling 3 other cards. Because I want to get rid of this eviction order. And some random cards, I guess. Sure. And now I'm this... Oh no! I didn't account for the color! No! Dang it. I had such a Megamind plan too, but I'm not Megamind. Okay, so we took a bit of damage, that's fine. 35 incoming, which is ignoring Grace, so playing Private Vision is kind of pointless. Silver Elegance, do I have any other cards that give me... First things first, that give me Throwing Knives? I do. That's Stability. That's a skill, but sure. Free Throwing Knife, hell yeah! And I'm gonna play Time Pulse, I think. I'll take a tiny bit of damage, but she will take a lot more. As of right now, the plan is only for 5 present, but who knows? Yeah, especially I need a card that, or a relic that removes my hand size limit. Too many knives! Especially like if this game here is selling well, I could easily see them making some DLC for it. There's pretty much no reason for them not to. Other than if they don't want to, of course. Yeah, I think that was a decent turn. Oh, nice. And I get a Hinadol. Sweet. Draw 3 cards, discard 3 cards. It doesn't matter too much if my deck's so big, if most of the cards in my deck is card draw, right? Oh, Spacesuit, nice. Also, I'm kind of sad that I didn't take the Hanya Mask now, because Hanya and Fox Mask with a deck that actually can play a lot of cards now. At the same time, I think I'm gonna have the Spacesuit, because who doesn't like the Tungsten Rod, right? And with 126 life, I don't think I'm in trouble of dying anytime soon. I say as I took the Spacesuit over the... I mean, both are defensive, really. Okay, with this much money... What was your gimmick? Remelia is the boss I keep forgetting about. Like, I feel like I never fight her, but I think I have fought her before. So, you mean to tell me that the Vampire card, Vampire Killer, Vampire Hunter, was actually good for me? Should have taken it, dang it. I mean, I don't need to go to the shop, I can just spend all of my money at the final shop in Act 4. What do I need to upgrade? Most of the stuff is already upgraded, really. This one gains accuracy, which is fine. You gain echo, which is decent. You're not important. You are fine. You're fine. You're fine, but nothing really critical. I might just go to the shop then. Sell some cards. Not you again! I was hoping that if I already fought you as the, like, in the event that I would be spared this battle here. Okay, I'm not going to be playing any block cards because I am going to use the Warudo! For obvious reasons. I don't like this. I don't like being shackled. Okay, so what's this turn looking like? I'm probably not exiling the Purify the Land. I will be playing these two though, I think. Next up 2 cards in the hand, which is a block, and Purify the Land, I don't really need you. I just took this card just in case, but the case never really appeared. And Silver Elegance. And let's see what my knife said. What does the Fox do? Yeah, it applies... Oh my god, really? It applies a debuff so you can only play 3 cards during a turn. Which... Yeah, this late in the game, you're probably having a lot of cards that you want to play each turn. Okay, I'm being attacked for 18 plus 11, so I could just play you for full block. Barrier is nice. You are free, you are 1 cost. Almost killed the Fox Yokai. Never mind, I forgot. I get so much time distortion from playing... Or time pause from playing throwing knives. That I have lethal guaranteed. Like, I could literally just end the turn and have time pause deal with these Doll of Belladonna, but I have cards, might as well play them, right? And we're getting more time pause, not really needed. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. I think I finally hit the point in time where I have enough card draw. Apply to weak though is pretty good. And it's literally free. Okay, never mind. Damage mitigation is still good. Oh no, a wild Karakasa Obake has appeared. Boo! Do we want to upgrade 2 cards and gain a... I forgot the Slate Aspire equivalent, but a curse that gets us 1 week? Again, I don't really have any cards that are in need of upgrading, and I'd rather get rid of a bad card than upgrading 2 mediocre cards. Also, I like Punching Gogasa. I just like the anticlimax of this event here. Just, no, event is over. Right, we could get even more throwing knives, but I think we have enough. When discarded, draw 2 cards. That's decent. Block 14 to each enemy, 3 time pulse. Ooh, wow, that's just everything. But I don't think I need it really. I don't think I need any of these here. Upgrade each card. About that. Apply 3 wall. Not really needed. Okay, what do we have for stuff here? Unlocks the ability to purify at gaps to remove cards. Little late for that, unfortunately. Drinking tea also grants card reward. I want less cards. Whenever a spell card is activated, gain 3. My spell card ends the turn, so this Sutra Scroll is literally pointless. Wow, that is sad. Just nothing good. Oh well, it is what it is. I guess I'll save my money for the next shop and hopefully I'll get something better. Yeah. It happens sometimes. Okay, against Clown Piece. Time Domination is gonna deal damage to 4 enemies. I might as well try to bruise some cards to my hand, since I have nothing better to do right now. Applying Weak is decent, this is not really too important. Exile this Eviction Order and... a block? Sure. Apply 2 weak to you because it's free. Can't play you anymore because I'm a dummy. But I can play Poker Shot and Short Break. Good enough? Yeah. Kugasa is a great character, just I mean in this event it's it's too fun to do. Like she's one of these really versatile characters, and generally speaking, I love versatile characters. Like for a Touhou example, what's her name? Mistia. Because like Mistia can she's just a regular like common yokai who's also part of the like childish brigade of Team 9. But also on top of that, I'm just playing this hand here. Oh, maybe not this card here. Oh wait, no, you're from everywhere. And a third one, sure. Yeah, and Mistia's also a grilled lamprey salesman, and she's also a punk rock star, and she's just a general nuisance. So, as somebody who should really go back to drawing Touhou comics, really, Mistia's just a character you can use for every scenario, and I love that. Same with Komachi, because she's a character who like thinks first, acts first, thinks later. You can also put her into literally every scenario and she's always at home. So, and in that regard, same with Kugasa, because not only is she a regular yokai, but also... oh dear, that's gonna be a tricky turn. But she's also a blacksmith. So with that too, she can be used for several different like scenarios. Let's draw first. Maybe I get some good cards. Crowd Vision is good. Discard the throwing knife. That's kind of the point of it. First one's down. Nice. Discard cards. Add that many throwing knives. Maybe I should have played this one first, huh? I was so focused on, I want to upgrade as many throwing knives as possible that I forgot that, yeah, this adds throwing knives to the hand. Oh, well. Now that's 32, so I cannot kill anything. So I guess I just send all of my, oh wait, no, I have 27 pulse, so I can kill you and throw the second throwing knife at Clown Piece. Yeah, pretty mediocre turn. Yeah, Mistia being illiterate is kind of... So the problem with having too many throwing knives... Uh-oh. Yeah, like, it felt like her being illiterate was kind of a joke at first in... which game was it? Touhou 9, I think? Phantasmagoria of Flower View, but yeah, it kinda... oh my god, Time Pulse. It kinda stuck, so... But it doesn't really, like, detract anything from her personality, so eh. I have a full 10 card hand at the start of combat, don't I? No, wait. No, I don't, it's only 8. No, wait. We start with 5, I get an additional 2 from this and this. Now I have 9 cards. Jesus! Oh. I don't need more throwing knives, as you've clearly seen. I might need more barrier, but no. Let's just get more life. I wonder if the other yokai view Kugasa as a traitor for helping perfect the name's Needles. I wonder. Like, I wonder if they actually, like, heard more because of that too, or if they're just, like, regular Damaku and are mostly just pretend. Then again, like, in the manga at least, some yokai are actually dangerous, so who knows. But another throwing knife. Let's echo this. Let's make our deck leaner. Alright, Remelia, what the heck was your gimmick? Fuck! Where's Time Eater? How could I forget this? I believe it changes though. Her buff. Doesn't it? I forget. I hope it does. That is 36 damage incoming. And her having 3 grace and me not having any accuracy. So... I might want to play you, but I have enough. 3 cards left. I can play this here. And the other block. Oh, I can make you weak. Sure. Now it's only 28 damage, so I'm already full blocking. But I can only play 1 more card anyway. I mean, I guess I can start working on her... on her grace. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Sadness. Since Mystia handles the business and band in terms of accounts, writing, music, etc., you find it hard to believe that she is actually literate. Yeah, that's also a good point. Like for music writing, or like for songwriting itself, she could just be like you don't necessarily need to write anything down when you come up with music. It certainly helps. And like, she might know sheet music. Sheet writing? Note? I don't know the term. I forget. But do I want to drop if I have so few cards? Yeah. Sure. I can discard some knives here. Oh, 1 more. I'm taking 1 damage right now, which is perfectly fine. Goodness. Does this activate for... Yeah, for every card discard. Oh my god. Goodness. 2 more cards. Well. And Time Pulse has the wrong colors. Well, I need to just like activate the green, like. Spear to go near, that's fun. Oh right, because of space suit I'm not even taking damage. Haha! Totally planned! Yeah, like this. Use the green first, please! Yeah, Sage, I will talk about her once we get to her. Okay, Rainbow's gonna be last. 1 first. I think that means she's changing her buff. I hope it is. Ooh, I'm allowed to get rid of crap cards in my hand, which I don't really have any. I guess you're kinda useless, and you... Time Pulse, please. Barrier, I guess? If I don't play the barrier, though, I gain 2 more blue mana next turn. Do I care? Not really. Let's use the knives. I think the knife's just going off, like, out of my hand. Okay, no, never mind. This bucket is just... Nah, Grace. Man... Yeah, but I think the knife's just going out of my hand also increased my Time Pulse from my 1 power. Okay. Never actually kept track of that. Kept meaning to, but I forgot each time. Okay, 36 damage incoming. My hand is still full for card draw. So I wanted to get some block. Gain 20 block, or when throwing knives played, apply a lock on. But that's specifically played. And the turn, so gets an extra turn with 5 throwing knives. Nah. I think I'll just get this card right here. Plus I still need some luck. Play a shoot. And it doesn't really matter what I play. Yeah, it does go up. Sweet. Yeah. Spacesuit is the tungsten rod. Where is it? Over here. You lose 1 damage less whenever you lose life. Oh no, you're flawless! What the heck? Vermilia! No! Bad vampire! Well. You're not healing from these knives, unlike a certain Celestial, so might as well. Oh wait! Oh, yeah, right. I mean, I guess it still deals 1 damage. Man. Well, we didn't take any damage and we still have over 100 HP. We started out with what, 78? 68? Okay. Throwing knife plus, game barrier. Man, this hand is kind of awkward. Sure, let's draw 2 cards. Well, 1 card really, huh? I don't have any discard in my hand either. Play a throwing knife plus? Sure. And a short break. Maybe we have another turn we might need. But again, no, I don't think we have another turn. 105 titles. It could be 12 more. What difficulty requests are active? Normal, because hard is locked on a character basis, and all of them. I can show what that entails to again in a second, but I just want to finish off this vampire here real quick. Discard cards, you say? Hell yeah. More time pulse and 8 damage each time. I mean, she's already dead, but oh no, I accidentally wasted my rainbow. 121! I am disappointed that I once again took the wrong starting card. Or starting spell power. Spell card, whatever. Anyway, what do we have? Beautiful Plate. Adds yellow, white to the mana base. At the start of the player's first turn each combat, upgrade 3 random cards in the hand until the end of combat. Good luck with that. We have Rokankan. After the player deals attack damage, apply 1 lock onto the target. Oh. That is good. We don't get a mana from it, but that is good, since knives, even if they're thrown, still count as attack damage. And we have Gungnir, which makes all attacks accurate, which at this point is too late. I don't think Seicha gains accurate ever. So, screw it, I'm taking the Rokankan. And for our rare card, we gain, whenever an attack card is used, not played, used, gain a barrier. 9 time pulse, or... Yeah, I want my knives to give me barrier, really. Okay, what do we have? Also for... to go over these requests again. We have, pills are half as effective, so you gain 100 power instead of 200, or 10 max HP instead of 10. 10 max HP instead of 20. Goodness, what am I with numbers right now? You only recover 50% of your maximum life between acts. So unlike Slay the Spire, you can regain to full HP. Bosses are only reward half power and money. Begin the game with 10% less max HP. You are half as likely to find upgraded cards. Shop prices are raised by 10%. And you start with Eviction Order in your deck, the unremovable curse. Anyway, we have 4 cards here, nothing that I'm interested in. Except for Frozen Time. Then we also have the Soul Gem. After visiting a gap at the start of the next combat, start with 5 more energy mana, which... Hell yeah, that's literally what we're doing here. Or Black Lotus is just the worst version of Soul Gem, really. In our situation, anyway. Or the Silver Pocket Watch. Whenever 5 cards are played, gain a yellow/white energy, which, yeah, I think I'm buying both of these. Which gets me to 400 and something. 400, yeah, enough for the Frozen Time. Not enough for a card removal anymore, though. I'm not charity, you know? Ow. We have some exiling, so it's not the worst. Not the end of the world, but man, is our deck thick. Is it pronounced Seiya, not Seija? Well, first things first, what do you do when upgraded? 2 barrier or 3 unspent mana keeping? I'm always broke anyway. Keeping mana is just an emergency. But her name here is written S-E-I-J-A. And in Japanese, J is, like if you Romanize something as J, then it's pronounced J. So it's Seija. Seija Kijin. Yeah. As for what are the requirements to fight Seija? It is the first time you get the treasure chest equivalent. You have to take the glasses, and then every time you get to the treasure chest, the character will comment on, "Hey, you have an item that I want," and you trade it over. And the last time at the gap for Yukari, you trade over the last of the items you got for the water sensor, which allows you to fight Seija. Anyway, Seija. Starts off with Heartbeat, I think it was called. I never remember. You take 1 damage every time you play a card. So with the spacesuit, I'm not taking any damage. For now, because Seija is bullshit. She also has Invincible. She may only take 300 damage during a given turn. And on any difficulty that isn't normal or easy, she has 999 HP. Right now, it's only 888, which, thanks, I guess. What do I think of 18.5? Which one was that again? Was that the Tohobiki? That was... Oh, 100th Black Market. I love that game. I really should be playing it again at some point. It's so fun. But after I got every single card, I kind of stopped playing it because, I mean, there's nothing really else to do anymore. Okay, first things first. Let's make her vulnerable and add 2 throwing knives to draw and discard. Then another rainbow. Exile 2 cards from the hand. That would be the Eviction Order and the Shoot, probably. And shoot. Then discard 3 cards, which is the 2 throwing knives and the second Changeling magic. Because I have nothing else that I want to exile anyway. It begins! Which is just another 3 throwing knives. And now I'm just dumping my hand, I think. Did I already play a block card? I don't recall. Block card, block card. I have not, so if I don't play Boundary, I will gain 2 more blue mana next turn. So I want to play this card here first. Play Melancholy Eruption, hope that it discards one of the knives. Nice. Short break. And wish that I had my card that lets me keep mana. True, Beat of Death, yeah. So the thing with Seija is... Fuck! Anytime she activates a spell card, she gets a random ability. This time, she chose Teapot with Long Snout. Well, I guess it's a random cheat item, really. Yeah, this one lets her apply 3 weak, frail, or vulnerable at the end of her turn. No, the start of my turn, actually. So, yeah, that's some damage, alright. Man, I wish I'd gotten that. Television, really, but would have made me immune to weak, but anyway. But she also has many other fun effects, like screw you, and screw you, and screw you even harder. For example, get rid of all your non-boss relics. Summon an additional 1 or 2 enemies each turn. Double the amount of attacks she can do. Which, to be fair, I think that only happens later on. I don't think she can do that as the first effect. Or exile half the cards in your draw and discard pile. Which, to be fair, I think that also is only later on. But these 2 effects are just instant death. Like, and far faster than the heart says, I'm getting 15 strength, fuck you. So, and the fact that everything's random. Like, no matter what you prepare for, she chooses something that you might not be prepared against. So, what do? If it wasn't random, I would be much less, like, angry about Seija, really. Does permanently have that buff? Yes! She won't get rid of it, even if she applies the next spell card, unfortunately. Anyway, tantrum over, let's actually play some cards. Sorry about that. It's just... the entire game is pretty good, but Seija is just, why are you random? Upgrade all of my throwing knives. Play the rainbow for more for my hand space. Get rid of the non-zero cost throwing knives. Play this Dangerous Illusionist. We need all the damage we can get, really. Like, what I found out playing as Marisa... Ooh, nice, yes. If you want to win against Seija, you have to win against her within the first few turns. Otherwise, you're immediately dead. Like, if she gets a second spell card off, you are about to lose, kind of. Unfortunately, if I play the world right now, she won't be getting, like, resetting her Liberator of items, but I think that's fine because I don't want to take almost 80 damage. So I'm playing Purify the Land to get rid of... Where's my curse? Did I get rid of it already? I guess I have. In that case, the, like, less powerful cards. I'm gonna get rid of an attack. There we go. Play Poker Shot. Oh wow, that is... I'm not gonna deal a lot of damage to her next turn, but maybe I'm getting a lot of block. Or at least set up some more of my cards, huh? 12th barrier, perfect. When Sucker's turn ends, keep 2 random unspent mana, hell yeah. More block. I said more block. I guess it's cost changed. Whenever an attack is played, gain a barrier, hell yeah. Throwing knife. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I don't really want to draw cards, but at the same time, block, never mind. I have more block in hand. Block and reflection, block and throwing knife. Just block, block and throwing knife. Decent enough. I have 140 life and a decent amount of block, and I'm gaining 6 more block. You're free, huh? Don't think that was necessary, but whatever. Definitely not necessary, yeah. Ow. Yeah, I do believe removing half your cards is a late game one, like after she's used her 3rd spell card, maybe. I've only seen it once, and I've fought against Seija a lot. So it might literally just be an equivalent to the hearts, I'm killing you now, unless you have 999 block. But it's still not fun. Like, destroying the enemy's cards is something that you shouldn't do, I feel. Polluting their deck? Yeah, can be. Oh yeah, that's another thing she can do. She can put 2 cards, 2 status cards on top of your draw pile. So if you have a card draw pile like this here right now, you're guaranteed to draw both of them. And then 2 more for the next turn, which, great, thanks Seija, why not discard? There's a reason the heart does a turn 1, not turn whenever. Turn every turn. But that one's still fine compared to everything else. That said, we're actually killing her easily. But this is normal. On normal, she's still doable. On hard, she might be doable. I think with this deck, I could probably beat her on hard. On Lunatic, though, only potions, but with Marisa. Anyway, what do we want to do? Apply weak. Only 50 damage, so that's good. More block, please. Time this domination. More block. I'm just gonna let all these knives in my hand rip. No need to play them. Silence is a similar thing where after set turns, you won't take damage from attacks with lower than X, randomizing costs, etc. But you're told when the boss does this. Okay. That seems fair, I guess. Like, assuming that it tells in advance. Like here, it's just a random one, as far as you know. No need for block. This turn we're just damaging. So what's the most damage? That doesn't overflow my hand. Silver Elegance still, probably. There we go, no. Did it not have enough hand size? Oh, whatever. Discard, yes, please. Keep the knife. Do you want time domination? Eh. I think with the knives, this I kind of... Oh, you're too expensive. I kind of don't want to play them because... it's not that much less damage they deal, especially because most of the damage comes from lock-on. God. I don't think I would have done this well had I not had lock-on for the final relic. Oh, and the effects disappear at the face, yeah. That also seems a lot more reasonable, unlike with Seija where everything stacks. Like, if it was random, but it only lasted until the next spell card, I would also be much happier about it. But yeah, we did it! And in a reasonable amount of time too this time around, right? I don't have the timer here anymore, but according to the OBS, it's only been 3 hours instead of 4. Hey! The world take 3 consecutive turns! Nice. Defeated 2 elites without taking any damage. Defeated the boss without taking any damage. Had way too many cards in the library. Gained 40 or more maximum life. Yeah, or more. I think I get 80. Or no, 72. And yeah, just requests. Nice. Alright. Sakia is pretty good. Like, I think so far, Reiwa kind of sucks. Marisa, especially with unstable potions, is insane, and Sakia with Knives is also really good. Although, like, even though I said, oh no, I took the wrong non-synergistic starting deck for what my deck ended up being, getting an extra turn is still freaking powerful. I don't think 32 damage accurate, add 2 throwing knives to the hand would have done nearly as much as getting an extra turn. Okay, early on Killing Doll would have done more, but late game the world is just insanely powerful because your deck is so much better. Why do I hate Irema? I mean, I exaggerated a bit. I'm not in the beta branch right now, but I will be next stream. So the reason why I think Irema is the weakest is not Run History collection, is because honestly I just haven't found a proper deck for her yet. And the one deck that I have found for her is the a barrier deck where you just pick cards that say gain barrier, and then I mean it should be a Irema exclusive one. So let's see, where is it? Card style. What the heck is card style? Oh, only cards that have multiple card styles are displayed. Choose the card illustration you would like to display the card. Oh, can you unlock these? Where is card type though? Ah, there. Card types. Barrier Slam. There we go. Just deal damage. Deal additional damage to the player's barrier, which is really good. You can easily do like 100+ damage with this card here. Unless you're fighting Seija, and then she might be shredding through all of your barrier because you don't have enough block gain. Yeah. But like, this deck archetype is super good. You are rewarded for being defensive. And considering how much easier it is to gain barrier compared to playing Barricade with the Ironclad and Slay the Spire, it feels like building the barrier deck is just so much easier, really. But with Irema, I can barely get out of Lunatic Act 1, if even. Most of the time I just die in Act 1. And because enemies just do too much damage, you can't get up, set up your barrier or block. And I really haven't found another deck for her that I'm good with. And against Seija, yeah, I don't even beat her on hard. Whereas with Marisa, anything that says potion is so good. Like, my favorite cards are probably... Where is it? This is a decent card, just draw 3 cards, yeah. Even if you're in Potion Bowl, just draw 3 cards is good when all of your cards give you mana. Because they happen to be potions. Like, this card here is really good. Overdrive 2, gain 2 unstable potions instead of 1 and additional gain some block. Upgrades to only 2 cost and a bit more block. So good. Like, just get a card that gives you some, that either has concentration on it, or that gives you 2 charge and immediately this is already active. Then... what else? I've never taken yellow, or... white with Marisa, huh? Where is the other card that I love? It must be, like it is, there it is. Product of Failure. 3 unstable potions and a shadow, yeah, I guess it is. Technically 3 cost and it gets you a status card, but really I don't care about status cards. I have enough card draw. And this is also a good card, but it's not a potion. And then waste utilization, exile 2 bad cards, like the statuses you weren't able to exile in time. And get an unstable potion for each. And then with abilities, freezing chemicals is a Seija killer. Like, Seija... Oh, right, another thing Seija does. She gets rid of your freaking status debuffs. Why? But with freezing chemicals, you just apply like 80 frostbite, which deals damage equal to frostbite anytime frostbite is applied. So you just kill her before she even gets a chance to use her spell card. to get rid of the frostbite stacks. Or if she's able to, she's like at 100 HP, so she's just dying. And then this card here. You like potions? Your potions are already pretty powerful? What if they were even more powerful? Like, that entire archetype is just insane. I love it. I feel like A gets into a bit of good stuff decks. Yeah, kinda. There's a Progress SDS Act mod based on the Elden Ring and the creators looking for testers. Oh, interesting. Which reminds me, I need to... I think I've reached the anniversary of not having played Elden Ring. Yeah, I should just finish that in my off time, really. SDS needed to be to run with a card in your deck to get the alternate art. This game has a lot more cards that add status to your deck than SDS. Kind of. In SDS, it really is just the Ironclad who has like 2 of them or so. Maybe like 3, I don't know. I think it's literally 3. It's the block card that adds 2 of them to your hand. The attack that adds a wound to your draw pile. Or no, discard pile, I think. And then the 0 cost card that adds a daze to your draw pile. And then the defect has the card draw card that's a burn to your discard pile, and hologram, I think. The ramp card that adds a void to your discard pile. And yeah, in this game there's a lot of cards that add this that add statuses, because Marisa has some of them. I'm pretty sure Reima has some of them, but I can't recall any right now. She has an Exile Bolt though, so it would be weird if she didn't have any status cards added. Maybe she doesn't though, I don't find any. Huh. This is actually a good card. Sakuya, did Sakuya have any... I mean, I don't think I've seen any cards that add statuses to your draw or discard pile. It's only just throwing knives, really. But anyway, yeah, Marisa. Oh, and any card that says get an astrology, also really good. Like, oh no, I haven't drawn any unstable potions yet. Well, let me scry for them. Oh hey, there's an unstable potion. Marisa's entire kit is so good. The potion kit anyway. The charge kit, I don't use. Only to activate that one card that says if you have charge, gain an additional potion. There, this one. And in case you did AoE, yeah, pretty good. Oh, what was the other thing that I used for AoE? I forget. I think there was something else. Maybe I'm mistaken though. Maybe it's not a Marisa card, but like one of the neutral cards, because there's a couple of them too after all. I have yet to play this card, I'm too afraid. When 7 cards are played, you lose the game. Terrifying. I mean, it is kind of like... Okay, no, the card that's kind of like Divinity is... Where are you? There, Event Horizon. Enter Burst, aka deal double damage. Not quite triple damage like under Divinity, but... Blasphemy is the card that I meant, of course. But yeah, the start of the place next turn, you lose the game. Cannot be blocked with buffer from the sound of it. Over here. Since you lose the game, you don't die. The heart removes your statuses. Only strength down. The heart only removes strength down. Otherwise, it gains artifact? But other than that, that's all it does, really. If it has any other statuses like poison, those stay, fortunately. I would know, having two characters that somehow became a status, like, that had a poison-like status. Fun fact for Kokoro, she has this one debuff that says anytime you deal damage, the enemy loses, or like, deals one less damage. That used to be the enemy gains one strength down for one turn, for this turn. I had to change that when I realized that the heart clears its strength and then, but not the strength down, or like the strength gain it gains from the strength down. So, yeah. Oh, that is a heart that all of a sudden is 12 damage on turn 4. Help! Yeah. Well, I fixed that, I guess. Yeah, like, the thing with, me not playing Elden Ring on stream is just, like, I'm not streaming as much as I would like to already. Like, I have so many ideas for Slay the Spire, this game here. I still want to play the other, Spark the Electric Jester games that I have. Then I want to play Jumping New Game Plus. Right, that was something. Then a couple of Toho games, fan games that I've, bought that seem really fun. And it just, the games just keep stacking up more and more, and I want to play them all. On stream too, is the thing. Oh. We have another one of these. Whoops. God, that Remelia face. Perfect. But yeah, Elden Ring's just too time intensive for that, I think. Like, it's pretty good during games where I'm feeling like not up to par for streaming, but just, yeah, I want to play an action game. Yeah, that works. Just sink some time into something that doesn't need too much brain power. No worries. But... Huh, swap the draw and discard piles. I've seen that card a lot when I was playing as Marisa. Didn't really have much of a point for that, but because you usually shuffle your potions into your draw pile, except for the one card. That's an ability, huh? I mean, fair enough. You die anyway. Not with you, but you're a good one. Where are you? There. At the end of your turn, add one unstable potion to the discard pile. That's the only one that adds it there, I think. So changing your draw and discard pile doesn't seem too good, but for Sakia it might be decent, I guess. With how often throwing knives, like, you discard throwing knives, so they go into the discard pile. So if you swap it into, or like, to become your draw pile, all of a sudden, throwing knives. Yeah, seems actually pretty good for her. Other good cards. So good with the knives. Kind of mediocre for everybody else. Like, not bad, it's still a prepared. Prepared plus, even. Prepared plus plus. But, not as good, since it still does cost half a mana, I guess? But with Sakia, it's insane. The discard is an active upside. Really good card, but I've never been able to play it because my hand was always full. This card here, I've actually used quite a bit as Marisa. Just, oh yeah, 14 block for potentially 1. And draw a card, like it replaces itself. Really powerful. Also a really good card if you don't have too much end your turn effects. A little bit of ramping is always good, especially if that ramp has retain. Source of Vulnerable, love it. Haven't seen this one yet, huh? I wonder if there is still some like insane cards like the Frostbite Potion card that I hadn't seen in the initial Marisa run. Wait, no, I think I had seen it actually. Huh. Anyway, I wonder if there's still some insane cards that I have yet to see. Sure, gamble. Such a dumb card. Cost you 5, but you get yes, mana. And it retains. Oh wow, that is. Oh god, what is this? It must be a card that becomes cheaper anytime you draw it, right? At 9? So good. Is this the only? No, we've seen other barrier cards like this one here. Yeah, Sakia I think has more barrier cards than Marisa has, but less than Reima. But Marisa is so full of firepower you don't need the barrier, you just kill everything. I wonder how good this card would have been. Like, it does seem really powerful, but just when you have the choice between Silver Elegance and this one, I think Silver Elegance is just better because it's so much cheaper. And My Knife's Recursions, since it removes them from the exhaust pile, it doesn't stack. That's the thing. Another unknown card. I kind of wish I mean, at the end I did actually have quite a bit of time pause because of the when you play attacks or knives. Gain more of it. Time pause is so powerful, it's such a good AoE solution. Takes a bit of time to set up, unfortunately. And the best one is a rare card. But still, I feel like it really helps out against random encounters. Time Walk. Time Walk lose all effects for the rest of combat. Oh, in case you have multiple Time Walks, you can only ever play one. Interesting, okay. I mean, it is pretty powerful. It is literally just a ward. And the turn, then take an extra turn. The player's attacks deal no damage during that extra turn. Does the end of the turn count as part of that extra turn? Because then the throwing knives are pretty good still. Otherwise, it's still a pretty good... Is it a pretty good card? It does cost 4 or 5, so you can't really set up that much during the turn. It is a mulligan at best in that case. But I'm assuming, like, Sakia is all about, like, discarding the knives, so... Although discarding still wouldn't do any damage. It would have to be literally the end of turn discard. Oh, Devil's Maid, right! That was one of your cards, yeah. Also fantastic. Just double damage with all the knives you have. Or Marisa's potions. God. Inflation Square. Enemies then also take an extra turn. Yeah, they. At the end of the player's turn, and whenever an enemy is defeated, add 2 throwing knives to the draw pile. Isn't that just a direct upgrade of the other ability that we had earlier? Agreed. End the turn, then then the player takes an extra turn. I think I've seen that during the time when I was playing as Marisa, where I had like 4 different colors, so probably the Kadra blue that adds Sakia exclusive cards to your deck, and then at the very end, that's the best energy relic, so I guess I'll have green mana now too. That must be a token. No, it's a rare card. It is in green, so it is really hard for Sakia to get. But that seems too powerful for 1 energy. Ah. We have the same image again. Yeah, it must be a token. Yeah, where was it? Is it? Yeah, at the start of the player's turn, add a throwing knife to the hand. Ah, that's why. That one adds to the hand, and this one adds to the discard part, the draw pile of this card. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Anyway, I think I've looked up these cards here for long enough. I think another reason why I think Reba sucks, I mean she doesn't, but why I like her the least is because these two here are all about putting stuff into your deck and drawing said stuff from the deck, or from the hand too. But like they're tokens, a lot of them. Knives, potions. And Reba, her tokens, not ability, are the yin-yang orbs. And they just are expensive and don't do anything on discard, and they retain, so you have to play them, which actually makes them better, but they can also clog up your hand. But yeah, her tokens aren't as fun as Sakia's and Marisa's are. But now I'm really wondering what Cherno has. 23 cards apparently. None of which are ready yet. Nice shield. Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Unfinished? What do you mean unfinished? This looks amazing! Huh. Deals one to growth. When this card play improve the player. Huh. Yeah, most of these effects here are no effect yet. I mean, for the people who are already in the... what? Well, for the people who are already in the beta branch, yeah, you know exactly what all of these cards here are doing. And I will know too next time. Here on Touhou, Lost Branch of Legend. Well, yeah, let's never do an ending like that again, please. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming here. And see you next time. Bye.